The conversation about the name of BTS's tour continues to roll on, as if the world refuses to stop interpreting its meaning. Every hour, new theories emerge, old interview clips are brought up again, and clips of Jungkook and Jimin from previous years suddenly go viral again. Many ARMYs feel that the atmosphere this time is different, not just ordinary hype, but a warm and deep feeling that is difficult to explain logically. On various platforms, fans began to connect the tour name with BTS's emotional journey since their debut. Some say that the name feels like a summary of the relationship that has been built over the years, full of trust, sacrifice, and togetherness. When Jungkook and Jimin were mentioned as the center of attention, that feeling grew stronger because both are known as members who often express their emotions honestly, whether through music or daily interactions. Some international ARMYs even wrote that they cried just from reading the tour name. For them, those words aren't just a title, but a reminder of the difficult times they've overcome together with BTS. Jungkook and Jimin often become symbols of hope in moments like these, whether through the songs they sing or the sincere attitude they show in front of fans. It's no wonder that many feel as if there is a hidden message aimed directly at the hearts of ARMY. On the other hand, calmer discussions also arise. Some fans encourage everyone to enjoy this moment without forcing a specific meaning upon it. They believe that the beauty of BTS lies in the freedom of interpretation. Jungkook and Jimin don't need to explain anything because the closeness they show speaks for itself. The name of the tour, whether intentional or not, has successfully united the feelings of millions of people around the world in one shared emotion. As the days go by, the impact is becoming more widespread. Analytical content is popping up. International articles continue to mention the virality of the tour name, and the number of searches related to Jungkook and Jimin has increased dramatically. All of this is happening without a single official announcement. This phenomenon seems to be proof that BTS is on a different level, where even silence can create a huge echo around the world. In the end, many ARMY members realize that perhaps romantic questions or coincidences aren't the main point. What's more important is how the tour name makes people feel close, understood, and not alone. Jungkook and Jimin, in their simple yet sincere way, have once again become an emotional bridge between BTS and their fans. And as long as BTS is still able to make the world pause for a moment just to talk about one name, one moment, or one feeling, ARMY knows that this bond will continue to live on. Without the need for clarification, without the need for confirmation, that love and meaning has grown on its own, spreading throughout the world, and settling long in the hearts of those who believe. The ARMY world is once again in an uproar. Not because of a comeback teaser, nor because of an official tour schedule announced by Big Hit. This time, what sparked global excitement was a BTS tour name that suddenly went viral across international media, and surprisingly, that name was linked to Jungkook and Jimin. Questions immediately arose everywhere. Is this just a coincidence, or is there a romantic meaning intentionally hidden? Since the name started being discussed, global media, international fandom, and pop culture communities have been speculating. Even major accounts on X, TikTok, and Instagram are buzzing about the same thing. Why does this tour name feel so personal and emotional, especially when linked to Jungkook and Jimin? A tour name that feels different. Usually, BTS tour names always contain a big concept about dreams, journeys, identity, or BTS's relationship with ARMY. But this time, many fans feel that there is a softer, more intimate, and more emotional nuance to the viral tour name. ARMY quickly connected the words in the name with a lyrics often sung by Jungkook and Jimin, themes of togetherness and emotional intimacy, symbols of relationships that have long been the focus of fans. It didn't take long for theories to emerge. Some called it an internal code, while others believed it was just fans taking things too far. However, one thing cannot be denied. The public reaction was enormous. Jungkook and Jimin, a combination that always attracts attention. It's no secret that Jungkook and Jimin are two BTS members who have strong chemistry, both on stage and behind the scenes. Every little interaction, a glance, a smile, or a short sentence, often becomes a topic of conversation. When the name of this tour began to be associated with them, many fans immediately remembered their warm live performances, the emotional songs they often perform, the way they support each other without needing many words. This is what caused the speculation to spread so quickly. The tour name felt alive because the public was already accustomed to seeing Jungkook and Jimin as symbols of emotional closeness within BTS. International media joins the discussion. What made the situation even more interesting was that it wasn't just ARMY who were talking about this. Several international entertainment media outlets began to highlight this viral phenomenon as an example of the power of the BTS fandom in shaping global narratives. They highlight how one tour name can spark cross-border discussions. Fans' emotional interpretations spread very quickly. A Jungkook and Jimin became the center of attention without any official statement. This proves that BTS is not just a music group, but a cultural phenomenon where every detail can make headlines. Romantic or coincidence? This is where the biggest debate lies. Some fans believe that nothing is truly coincidental in BTS. Every word, concept, and name is always designed with deep meaning. For them, the connection between the tour name and Jungkook and Jimin is an emotional signal, not just an aesthetic choice. However, there are also ARMYs who choose a more rational approach. They point out that BTS often uses universal themes that can be interpreted broadly. A Jungkook and Jimin's closeness is a natural part of the group's dynamic. Virality is often shaped by public perception, not original intent. And maybe that's where the beauty lies. BTS always gives fans room to feel, interpret, and connect emotionally with their work. The impact on the ARMY world. Whatever the meaning, one thing is clear. The tour name has successfully created a global wave of emotion. Timelines are filled with discussions, reaction videos are popping up, and fan theories continue to evolve. Is this romantic or a coincidence? The answer may never be completely certain, and perhaps it doesn't need to be. What matters most is that Jungkook and Jimin once again prove that their presence, even without any statements, can move the world. The name of this BTS tour is not just a word, it's a trigger for emotions,